Hello, before we get into the video, I just wanted to say I wrote a horror book called Existence Blank. It is available for pre-order right now on Amazon digitally. However, we will be getting paperbacks for it within the next week or two, hopefully. So just go check it out. It is a very violent, very depressing and depraved book, so I definitely get it if you don't want to read it. But if you want to check that out, or the song I had made for it, featuring friend of the channel Serp6, is, as anybody knows from my background music, and also Gonzalo Vivani on Fiverr. Both did an amazing job on it, and yeah, just overall, go check it out if you want, and thank you so much for listening to this. Back to the video now. Bye 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 bye. Hello everybody, Raven Knight. No, we're not doing that. But welcome to the first of many videos in the series of teaching people how to play characters in For Honor. Now, whether this is just you being new to the game or you're looking to pick up a new character, this is for you. Now, today we're going to start off with somebody who I think it's right to start off with, and that is Warden. I main him, and I just know a lot about him, and he's just super simple to get into. Before we get too far into it, let's get into the pros and cons of this character. First off, I want to say that this character is easy to intermediate difficulty. What that means is that he's very easy to pick up and learn the game with, but to master him, I'd say it takes about intermediate difficulty to do so. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now let's get to the pros of this character, because there's a decent amount to work with. He is a very heavy punisher. What this means is that after one parry, he can get a lot off it with his mix-ups or just overall damage. He also has decent stamina. It's not very great, but it's enough to work with to really drain somebody's health, and if you can play defense for a little bit as you get the rest of the stamina back, he's pretty good with it. His shoulder bash also has slight stamina drain tied to it, so if the enemy is like close to being out of stamina and you hit him with a shoulder charge, they will drain and then you'll be able to go on full offense with it. And also if you landed that shoulder bash, you're able to do some nasty mix-ups with him. He is also simple and easy to learn, which is why we're kind of going over him today. He's just a very basic character, which, again, there's nothing wrong with that, except for the things that are wrong with it, but we'll get to that in a bit. He also has a high health pool that all the vanguards have, which allows him to favorably take trades against a lot of the roster. Side note, Raider has no armor. How the hell does he have as much health as Warden? I don't get it. Now we're going to get to the cons of this character. There isn't much, although these things are just very fundamentally hurt this character. And let's get into them. The first con we have is he's easy to learn how to go against. With him being such a simple character to play, he is easy to learn how to go against. However, your mix-ups can change that. It's just the fact that it's kind of 50-50 city at some point. It's also easy to get jailed with this character. What that means is that if the enemy has offense on you, it's really hard to get your footing and to take offense back from them. It's just something you have to learn how to go against in this game, and Warden is not very good at defense. With all that being said, I think it's time we get into the gameplay of the character. Note, I recorded this couple days ago, so it's gonna sound a little different and past tensey, but take it away past me, you stupid son of a...
Hello, and welcome to a Warden Guide by B.U.N.K. Warden is a very simple character in this game. He's kind of the base bones of the game, but that does not mean he is bad in any way, shape, or form. He can in fact be quite mean if in the right hands. Whether this guide is just for somebody who's experienced at the game and just wants to put more time into Warden, or a new character that just wants to take their Warden gameplay to the next level, this guide is for you. Alright, so Warden's main mix-ups revolve around his heavy into guard break, where you can get another heavy. You can't get a top heavy off your guard break. You usually can't get a top heavy off your guard break. You can on this bot because it's a bot, but usually you're not able to. So, your main mix-ups come from that and your shoulder bash. Feinting your shoulder bash can leave a lot of options for you as a Warden, but fully launching it will get you more. Will get you at least one full charge top heavy. It won't guarantee the second one, but you can just mix it up into another guard break. That won't get you that. His zone attack is also very good. It looks like it comes from the left, but it actually swings to the right every time. Warden does not have any undodgeables, although his dodge forward heavy might as well be one. It can hit pretty far, and just overall, it's a very good tool. Warden's shoulder bash can also just be let go right away, and it leads into itself. They can, of course, dodge out of that after the first 2 hits, although if you're really in their head, you can really just make it work. It also drains some stamina, as you can see. Not much, but if they're really close to being out, it can win you the game. So you can pretty much either fully charge your shoulder bash into the top heavy, or you can just let it right go, and you can get some light. Or you can just feint it into a guard break, or just feint it into anything, really. So you could... Literally, Warden is a very simple character, but a character that is really fun to get into and to play. Warden does have a big tech in this game that's like only certain with him, that only him and a couple other characters have. But if you can predict somebody is going to do a top attack that's not unblockable, you can do this guard punish for some free damage instead of trying to get the parry and getting less damage. So, and it goes right into your shoulder bash for all that stuff. So yeah, there's that quick little Warden guide. Overall, he's one of the simpler characters in this game, but super duper fun, super great, and I could not recommend him enough. He also gets hyper armor at the end of his shoulder charge, so if somebody tries to hit you out of it at the very end, you will get that free damage on them. Well, it's not free, you will take some damage, but you will get that damage on them. And yeah, that is the basics of Warden, and hopefully this helped you try to get into him. He is definitely worth the time grind, and overall, if you play Warden, remember, play for honor. Other than that, though, that'll be it for this short little video, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye!